Hello everyone, welcome back to the lecture series of organizational behavior. In this session, we are going to talk about group versus team. We all know nowadays group or a team concept is very much adopted by the organization to accomplish various projects or a various tasks, small tasks they have to complete. So let's begin with that topic. How do we define a work group in an organization? A group is an assembly of a person who work, interact, and cooperate with one another in achieving a common goal in a specified time. Group can be of two types. It can be either formal or informal group. When we say formal group, it means these groups are created by the management of the organization for performing a specific task. And informal, when we say, what does it mean? Informal means the formation of these groups is done naturally in an organization to satisfy the social or psychological human needs. For example, a yoga club, yoga group, or a friendship circle. So we can say that in an organization, the groups are made on the basis of common interests, beliefs, experiences in a common field, and principle so that they can easily coordinate with each other. Now let's see what are the difference between work and a team. We often hear the word team and group around the workplace. And how do we understand the difference? How do we categorize this as a team or this is a group? There is a fine line between the group and the team. Each has its own purpose to accomplish the workplace goals. So let's see what are the points, what are the basis for comparison of a group and team. As you can see in the slide, the first one is meaning, basis for comparison. When we say group, it means a collection of individuals who work together in completing a task. And when we say team, what does it mean? A group of a person having a collective identity joined together to accomplish a goal, specific goal. Now, next point comes is what is a leadership when we compare group and a team. In a group, there will be only one leader. When we talk about team, there can be more than one. Depends on the skill and the knowledge and the purpose for which they are coming together and working in a team. Now, next basis of comparison is members. So, members in the groups are independent, and when we say in a team, members in a team are interdependent. Next basis for comparison is how do they process. So, they discuss, decide, and delegate the work in a group. When we say about the team discuss, also decide, and do collectively. As we were going through the team, how do team work? The first characteristics, one of the characteristics was flexibility, so that the one team member should be able to do the work of other. That means they discuss, decide, and do the things collectively. They all are accountable for completing the particular task. Next basis of comparison is what are the work products. Here in a group, it is actually individual, and in a team, we all know it is a collective effort. When we say about basis for comparison, what it focus actually group, it focus also on the individual goal. They are working for a common goal, but each individual is responsible for accomplishing for individual goal, whereas in team, they all are accountable for accomplishing the team goal, which for the timeline has been fixed, which the purpose has been decided, and they have already all are working towards it. Now, accountability, when we see other points, group accountability, the person is individual accountable for accomplishing the task, whereas they in team they are individually also accountable as well as mutually. They are working collectively, so they are mutually also accountable for accomplishing the task. So these are the basics difference of a group and a team. In an organization, people tend to get confused whether this is a group or a team. So there is a fine line between group and a team. In an organization, sometimes people do not realize they are actually working in a group, but eventually they are working as a team. So how do we know that our work team is actually a team group? The first, there are few indicators. One of them is when the people realize that it is a mutual commitment to the group purpose or an end goal. Then when they realize they are mutually accountable for what they are working, whatever is the workflow, and they are working in a standard manner. So these are the few indicators which make them realize they are not working in a group, they are eventually working as a team member for completing the task. We can say that team and groups, work groups, collaborations are basically to accomplish the goal. The main intent is same for both of them, but there is a fine line between teamwork and a group work. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for joining the session. See you all in the next video.